Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with evening news. The headlines. Nagaland Government announces unlocks Phase 3 in the state from 18 July till 1st August. Union Education Minister and Tribal Affairs Minister jointly launches School Innovation Ambassador Training Program. Digital platform Kisan Sarathi launched to facilitate farmers to get right information at the right time in their desired language. And Union Power Minister R.K. Singh releases 9th integrated ratings for state power distribution utilities. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also help others to get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and state helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news. Nagaland Government has announced Unlock Phase 3 in the state from July 18th to 1st August. The Unlock 2 in the state ends tomorrow. Minister Nipa Grono said that the colleges will be opened from 26 July and thereafter consideration for reopening of secondary classes and above will be taken up. He said all staff and non-teaching staff should be fully vaccinated or should have passed 15 days of their first dose. State spokesperson Mohanlamo Gikon in a tweet informed that tourists who have been fully vaccinated with COVID-19 vaccine are permitted to visit Nagaland. Meanwhile, in the district movement of persons for non-essential services, including private journey by private vehicle, will be allowed subject to persons, including the driver, being asymptomatic and had taken full vaccination or at least first dose taken 15 days past. Union Education Minister Tramendra Pradhan and Tribal Affairs Minister Arjun Munda today jointly launched School Innovation Ambassador Training Program. It aims to train 50,000 school teachers on innovation, entrepreneurship, design thinking, product development, and idea generation. The program has been designed by Innovation Cell of the Ministry of Education and AICTE for school teachers. The training will be given in online mode only. Speaking on the occasion, Arjun Munda said the Innovation Ambassador training program marks yet another milestone moment for capacity building of teachers and students. He said Eklavya Model Residential Schools represents one of the most powerful tools for empowerment of our tribal youths in the remotest parts of the country by enabling them to pursue quality education along with holistic development. Union Government today launched digital platform Kisan Sarathi to facilitate farmers to get right information at the right time in their desired language. The platform Kisan Sarathi was jointly launched by Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar and Electronics and Information Technology Minister Ashwini Vaishnav through video conference on the occasion of 93rd ICAR Foundation Day. Speaking on the occasion, Ashwini Vaishnav said, farmers can avail personalized advisories on agriculture and allied areas directly from scientists of Krishi Vigyan Kendra through the digital platform. The minister asked the ICAR scientists to take up research on new technological interventions in areas of transportation of farmers' crop from their farm gate to warehouses, markets and the places where they want to sell with minimum damage. Union Minister of Power, New and Renewable Energy, R.K. Singh, released the 9th integrated ratings for state power distribution utilities today. The minister appreciated that the 9th annual integrated rating exercise covering 41 state power distribution utilities for rating period during financial year 2019-20 has been completed with enthusiastic participation of all the utilities. He congratulated all stakeholders, especially the state distribution utilities, for their active role and support in successfully completing the exercise despite the ongoing pandemic. Singh spoke about achieving the target of one nation, one grid, one frequency. He said going beyond infrastructure creation and bridging supply-side gaps, the government has also focused on consumer empowerment. The minister added that the recently notified Electricity Rights of Consumers Rules 2020 is a step in this direction. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on a YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. Union government has invited bids for merchant bankers and legal advisors for advising it on proposed mega initial public offering of LIC. Inviting bids from merchant bankers, the Department of Investment and Public Asset Management, DIPAM, said the potential size of the initial public offering, IPO, is expected to be unprecedentedly larger in Indian markets. In order to achieve a successful IPO, government endeavours to attract investment from institutional investors, both domestic and global, in addition to retail investors. DIPAM would appoint up to 10 merchant bankers and one legal firm for assisting and advising on the stake sale. Last date for putting in bids by merchant bankers is 5th of August and law firm is 6th of August. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh today complimented Department of Personnel and Training DOPT for bringing about over 65% saving in departmental expenditure during April-June quarter of 2021 in comparison to the same period in 2020, which is well above 20% wasteful reduction stipulated by the Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance. In a comprehensive review meeting of the Minister of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions ahead of Parliament session beginning on Monday, Dr. Jitendra Singh lauded the role of DOPT for reducing wasteful expenditure. National Commission for Women NCW has signed an MOU with Bureau of Police Research and Development BPR and D for gender sensitization of police personnel across the country. The program was launched by NCW Chairperson Rekha Sharma, Director General BPR and D VSK Kaumuti, ADG Niraj Sinha and DIG Training Vandan Saxena in the PPR&D headquarters, Mahibalpur, Delhi. The MOU between the two organizations was signed in the presence of members and officials of the Commission. The objective of the program is to ensure gender sensitization of police personnel with regard to legislation and policies concerning women and bringing attitudinal and behavioral changes in police officers while dealing with crimes against women. Nagaland has received 6 PSA oxygen plants from UNICEF for the districts of Longlang, Kifre, Zonoburo, Woka, Mon and Peren. In a tweet, Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangyapom said it will be installed in a fast-track manner. Pangyo said the state is now in a position to avail sufficient oxygen to combat the health crisis. Nagaland also received 22 ventilators today procured by the state. Minister Bangyo thanked the government of Latvia and UNTP for delivering the critical life-saving equipment. Nagaland reported 95 fresh positive cases of COVID-19 today, taking the total tally to 26,476. Kohima reported 47 cases, 13 from Tuensang, 11 in Mogukchong, 9 in Dimapur, 6 from Longlang, 5 in Pek, 3 from Kifre, and 1 case from Peren. The total recovered cases have gone up to 24,145 with recovery of 61 patients. COVID deaths tally increased to 505 with 3 deaths reported. Currently, there are 1,082 active cases in the state. Nagaland Board of School Education NBSC has informed that the Chief Minister's Meritorious Students Fellowship Felicitation Program for 50 students who secured top ranks in the HSLC examination 2020 conducted by the NBSC will be held virtually on 19th July. And now to the news, here are the main points again. Nagaland Government announces unlock Phase 3 in the state from 18 July till 1st August. Union Education Minister and Tribal Affairs Minister jointly launches School Innovation Ambassador Training Program. Digital platform Kisan Sarati launched to facilitate farmers to get right information at the right time in their desired language. And Union Power Minister R.K. Singh releases the 9th integrated ratings for state power distribution utilities. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.